Greetings, drama darlings, drama friends. I'm Kate, your drama date. We are all here for the drama, and in particular, it's Endeavour on Masterpiece. Today we're going to talk about Season 9, Episode 3, the finale, the series finale.
I mean, it's fine.
I can't stop rambling.
This is the first time you did not screw up the open in the history of Here for the Drama.
The pressure's on, that's why. Boss
I felt
man's
like I had
here.
to say something.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. As you know, tons of stuff happened, a lot of layers to this one as well. So I'm just going to recap a quick few major points. So, sort of the case of the week, this bigoted handyman is killing people who he sees as part of some socialist agenda. Turns out Morse ends up on his list, and he's actually about to take Morse out, but who comes to his rescue but Jim Strange and company. Yes, that's Jim Strange, who's about to marry Joan Thursday. Speaking of the Thursdays, what's going on with them? Well, we get to see, it's not a privilege because it's sad. We see in this episode Sam Thursday really struggling to adjust to civilian life. He's drinking, doing drugs, hanging out with some really unsavory characters, and actually gets into a bit of a jam with one of these characters, and he has kind of set his sights to actually kill Sam, but he doesn't get to because somebody gets to him first. Who? Fred Thursday, Detective Thursday, that's right, he kills a dude. He kills this biker dude before he can kill his son. So this is major. And then of course we find out that this biker gang thug dude isn't just any dude. He's actually Peter Williams, the missing child from Blenheim Vale, that old case. So that comes back, major plot point, crazy ending. Didn't see that coming. What's next? So Joan Thursday, who, by the way, I will correct myself, her and Morse never were together in the previous seasons. They just kind of alluded to it, but it seems to me from all my readings and from you, YouTubers and friends, letting me know that they've always just had sort of that romantic sort of connection. Are they, will they ever get together kind of thing, but they never had. So Joan Thursday and Jim Strange end up getting married, much to my heart's sadness, of course, and I'm sure many of yours as well. And Morse, because he's a great detective, figures out that it is D.I. Thursday who has actually perpetrated this murder against Tomahawk, the biker gang guy, aka Peter Williams, and they talk about it, and as much as he's not happy about it, to say the very least, he does sort of agree to keep that secret, and it kind of shows his loyalty to Thursday. So in this sort of final moving scene and conversation that Morse and Thursday have to each other, they bid adieu, and Thursday and family sort of ride off into the sunset because he's transferring and moving on. Very touching last conversation. And as someone who just hopped onto the Morse canon in this season, 3 episodes, I already feel like I have a good sense of these characters, and I'm curious to know more. So today, I thought we'd bring on an expert, of course, on the Inspector Morse series, canon, all of that, and have him share his thoughts with us today. Jim! Okay, so this is Jim. He is the general manager of WGVU Public Media.
Chief nerd. Sorry, did I interrupt?
Saw the last episode.
Yeah, I know.
Whoops. Oops. But PBS, WGV, oh my gosh, where do I work? No idea. He's the GM, general manager of WGVU Public Media, which is this PBS station right here in West Michigan. So he's like my boss's boss. So We got to be on our best behavior.
Yes.
No swears. Jim, you've seen
9
almost
seasons.
everything.
Of this.
You've seen all of Endeavour, but didn't you also watch the Inspector Morse
yes.
series?
Yes.
Okay, so you know everything there is to know.
Not
Did you?
everything. I know a lot.
You know a lot. You know more than I do, apparently. I've been corrected on a few things. But look, I've just seen these 3 episodes. So we'll just start with, how well do you think they wrapped up the series? Was there anything that you would have liked to have seen that wasn't there?
I loved how they wrapped up the Joan Thursday and Morse thing with his little daydream. Because part of the magic, I think, of really good TV is it does need to have that kind of tension, that particularly if there's like a sexual tension there, a relationship tension. I don't know if I can say sexual tension, so
I think
I'll
so.
say the relationship tension. Oh, we are adults? Okay. The producer says we're adults. The whole last episode had that tension play back and forth that played through the whole series, and they did a really good job of buttoning that up. They did bring back a lot of great old characters who had been around in the very early days and then went away. And so it was just, I loved how at the end they kind of touched on all the main characters throughout the series that came and went. And
So you're satisfied overall with the
I will say
ending?
we were a bit misty at the end.
Did you cry, Jim? Did you cry?
I was misty.
Misty, okay.
I was misty. I mean, it was
Wept.
the cast was great, and they played it up from beginning to end so well, and it was the ups and downs. It was all of it.
So they bring back this old case from season 2,
Yep.
and you know, I was thinking, how are they going to tie all this up in just 3 episodes, or even in the final one? How is this all going to wrap up? And so they did it in a way that wasn't like too wrapped up, which I appreciate. There's still some loose ends there,
Yeah.
but they did kind of put it into, you know, a nice little box for us.
Yeah, I think there's still things out there. It really tied together several seasons, because when Morse went to get back the money that Thursday
Yes.
had loaned to his brother, and how we never knew his brother was tied up in all of this. So there were several seasons woven into this final episode, and it was just the relationship between Morse and Fred Thursday, and how Fred at the end tried to call him Endeavour.
Yes.
And he wouldn't let him. And it
Just
was-
Morse. he
just
says,
Morse.
Just Morse.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here, Jim.
Hope I
I've
wasn't
learned-
too nerdy. It's okay, I don't have a problem with being a nerd.
Okay, because you are. No.
Well, thank you.
We're all nerds here.
Yeah.
Total nerds. Yeah.
I'm honored to just be, your drama date for one time.
Thank you. Thank you. Really, thank you for being here. And we are so curious as to what you think as well. So if you are an expert nerd like Jim on the Morse Endeavour series, of course, please leave your comments, your hot takes. Just dish. We want to know what you think. Thank you to everyone who has commented.
They're all on Passport now, just so you know.
Yes,
Okay.
they're all on Passport, waiting for you. We always talk about Passport, but really, it's a good way to support your local PBS station and get all the good shows.
Good job. There'll be a little something extra in your paycheck for that.
Love this guy. And stay tuned for here. And stay tuned on what the hell is the show called?
Here for the drama.
Thank you. And stay tuned to Here for the Drama, because we're going to be announcing our next drama soon. You'll want to find out what that is. So, thank you. We'll
It'll
see
be
you next time.
dramatic.
It will be dramatic. The drama will be dramatic. Thank you.
I've ruined it for you, sorry.
It wasn't good anyway.
Okay,
So,
so we'll do it again.
what was I saying even?